Greetings everyone to a normal trail. This is no CRT this time. As you can see, this is my 22nd try attempt against Tegmine, and I've learned a lot against my different failures. So this is what I'm going for. As you can see, I'm trying to go a little bit defensive with 2 tanks and 1 magic tank, and I have 2 magical nukers and 2 physical damages and 1 physical finisher, and 2 healers in case an emergency happens. Well, with all that said, let's see how this is going this time. As said, I had 22 different tries, and well, this is my 22nd try, and if you are unprepared, this is literally hell for you. So make sure you are prepared properly. Okay, not to forget, I'll also have to take care of the missions. Mystia is built in a way that she has holy and water resistance for the holy resistance for the first phase and water resistance for the last phase. And yeah, Wilhelm is there for the single target instant death, and also to take off the physical damage, the single target physical damage. Let me buff the team a little bit. Earth damage. So the mission was to deal earth, wind, ice and thunder damage. Done with that. The next mission is to kill him with a limit burst. Should be not really difficult with Aang on my side. Had a lot of physical damage, but Wilhelm is my man to catch that off. Für das deutsche Vaterland. To those who have seen my posts on Facebook, I always say that Soldat is inspired by Germany because of many reasons. First of all, because Soldat itself is, if we write it differently, a little bit differently in German, which is also spelled Soldat in German, means soldier. And the second reason why I have my theory that the Soldatian units are actually inspired by Germany is because many of the Soldatian units, such as Shera or Sozhe, have German skill names, like Eroberung or other skills. Well, enough talk about the Germans. Let's do this trail. Poor Wilhelm. And poor Christian. Okay, I sometimes forget what I actually used the last turn because of that turn counter. Because I'm used that the turn counter, that the turn begins with our turn, but since Tegmine is the one who started the fight, the turn automatically changes with his turn and not with our turn. And with that I often get lost with all these numbers and whatever. Most importantly, if you fight Tegmine, make sure you break him. He can only be broken on attack and magic. And next to that, make sure you have re-raise on your tanks, just in case. Make sure you have holy resistance 150% on Mystia, or whoever your magic tank is. And also make sure, if you try to go slow and steady on phase 3, that you also have above 100 and around, let's say around 175 magic resistance, because his third phase will spam magic moves. Just saying. Also make sure you never have your 2 healers at the same time at the stage. And also, what is a mistake I've done very commonly, is make sure you have paralyzed immunity on your units. And don't be as dumb as me and don't take a unit like Mystia and say something like, yeah, she can give AoE ribbon. I'm sure you will forget that. I used that AoE ribbon, and forget that after 5 turns and died because of paralyze or similar stuff. So make sure you have paralyze immunity on the most important units. Blah. Okay, Veritas of Earth for the AoE physical damage. I built him on evade, so he doesn't die from the physical damage. So all I have to fear is his counter zap, because his counter zapper is AoE magic. Okay, we're about to enter phase 2.
By the power of Grayskull!
Really ugly. I really enjoyed that Square Enix is usual to make such ugly designs like this. I mean, we had Neo Exodus, we had, I don't know, the chaotic darkness from FFBE. We had so many ugly creatures. I really enjoyed that. Okay. Phase 2 was in my case the limit burst fill phase, because I had to make sure that Aang is ready to finish him with his limit burst. But since I didn't equip a fire weapon to Aang, I had to make sure that I use his limit burst at an earlier turn and refill his limit burst gulp to make sure that he can use his limit burst at the final turn while still having the fire elemental imbued on him. So I enhanced my Wilhelm, so he will give me a lot of limit bursts, Chris, blah blah, whatever you call it. I'm a little bit tired if you recognize that, so I'm not really good at talking right now. A little bit gibberish, if you want to say it like that. I'm really proud. I listened to my buddy Shane, because he told me to equip my AoE physical cover on evade, and I'm not really the fan of evade units, but in a situation like this where boss does many physical and magical moves, well, in that case not really magic, but in the next phase or in general, it is really helpful to have an evade unit, especially if you fight bosses like 3-star Shiva, who spams physical and magical AoE damage. Okay. Fina is ready for her limit burst. Aang needs to be prepared. And Christian should be there for breaking. I want to make sure that in case he does that counter zapping thing, that it doesn't kill me. Also, I didn't mention that earlier, but I also chose Earth Veritas as my tank and Jan as my healer, because both have break immunity, and at phase 2 and phase 3 he sometimes spams his breaks, and those 60% breaks aren't something that you can just ignore. So make sure you are ready to ignore his break by having break immunity. Otherwise you're going to have a bad time. Trust me, you're going to have a bad time. Okay. I know I said you should never have both healers at the stage, but at that moment I had to risk it because I forgot to give Wilhelm paralyze immunity. As said, make sure you have paralyzed immunity. And again, limit burst fill rate up to make sure that Aang fills up fast. And also I need Jan to have her limit burst ready, because AoE re-raise. Trust me, if you want to jump from phase 2 to phase 3, you're going to need AoE re-raise. I actually don't know how anyone should survive that. I mean, I've built my Mystia as sick as I can, and I don't think he will survive that. I mean, I had many tries and she didn't survive that. And I'm pretty sure she won't survive it this time. Almost full. So I only need to wait a little bit longer. One more turn and both should be ready. I need some MP for my Wilhelm. Wilhelm the Deutsche. Something. Because he had re-raise, okay. Let's kill that poison and give him re-raise just in case it should go away in a few turns. What should I do? Okay. I'm pretty happy I have that break immunity on them. Punch. And both are ready. Just what I needed. He really wants to pay off and everything he got on physics. He doesn't like to be hit that often. So he wants to make sure Tegmine learns this lesson. Okay. That should be enough by now. Dude. It's getting boring. Come on. I'm getting impatient. And I thought I won't finish this video today. Okay, Tidus is ready. Aang is ready. I have break immunity and cover. But I'll just let him cover just in case. Because as mentioned, I'm not really used to that. The enemy starts with a turn. Aang uses his limit burst. Hit it hard. And trust with Tidus. Yup. Re-raise. Or maybe not. Veritas may have no re-raise on him, but that's fine. We need the MP for Wilhelm more than the re-raise on Veritas. And now the eternal counter. Counter. Come on, dude. Don't take it too long. I mean, I want to finish that video today. I mean, look at the time. It's almost midnight here. I want to go to bed. Finally. Okay. Now let's get ready to reach phase 3. In my earlier attempts I tried to survive phase 3 because I prefer to go slow and steady and to have the feeling that the boss can't do anything to me, but against this one I'm pretty how am I supposed to say that? Pretty helpless. Whatever I do, I couldn't survive his attack, so I have to nuke him down. And I know that was a crappy chain right now, but I did it crappy on purpose. Because I wanted that break immunity on Camille. And also next to that, I also want to be prepared before I enter phase 3. because Mystea has to be at the stage, and next to that I need AoE re-raise. The eternal counter. To be honest, if Veritas of Earth wouldn't counter, it would be Wilhelm who would do his many counters. And to be honest, I can't be mad on Wilhelm if he does that counter, but I can be mad on Veritas because I'm used to Wilhelm's counter. Wilhelm is a lot faster with his counter. Well, with all that said, let's enter phase 3. We need Mystea for AoE magic cover. And we need re-raise. Re-raise is the most important thing here. Why did I put Fina there? I need Jan. So in case he breaks my walls, Jan is the one who dies and not Fina. She still has her cover, so just a little bit of healing. Wilhelm with his limit burst. And now let's chain. Here we come, phase 3. There he comes. Okay. Out. Calm down. Beruhig dich! Beruhig dich! Oh my god, he's beating the German out of me. I'm glad I survived that, because that didn't look very well. I thought I'm going to die again. Okay. Now it's really a tough situation. All or nothing. I need to make sure Aang hits at the right moment. This is it. Yes! Tegmine is down. Killed per limit burst. That means this is my victory. 22 tries and Tegmine is finally down. I'm so happy right now. You don't believe me, but I'm really happy about this. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm pretty sure I can't beat Tegmine with the team I used for the custom rival trail earlier, but I'm looking forward to possibly wait till Adhafira or whatever the name of the next Chamber of Arm boss is, and look what his or her, I don't really know what gender that lion thingy is, what that skill set will be to make a team that will be universal for all 5 bosses. And this team isn't allowed to have Christian or Transterra in the team. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.